At the Mijia excavation site in Shanxi province in northern China, remnants of these pottery vessels were discovered. And at Stanford University in California, Professor Liu Li and researcher Jiajing Wang have determined they were part of a beer-making toolkit. If reconstructed, one of the vessels would look like this.
The idea is they would drink together as a group.
These are microscopic starch grains from the vessels, an ancient beer recipe that includes millet, yam, and snake gourd root, and a type of branched grass called Job's tears.
Because the size is more like Job's tears.
And finally, there's barley.
The barley is rather surprising because normally archaeologists believe barley was introduced to China about 4,000 years ago. But our pottery date to 5,000 years ago. And the function of beer is more than just regular food and involved a more social complexity, like a social hierarchy, and elite would use alcohol to gain power and to maintain power.
In Professor Liu's Archaeology of Food class, power fell into the hands of students who used ingredients from the 5,000-year-old recipe to make their own beer. And these are the concoctions the students have made and the researchers have also experimented with. I'm going to try one of Jiajing's favorites, the millet, and I'll sip from a straw like was typically done in ancient cultures. Not bad. It's got a lot of flavor. A little bit of sourness too, right? Sourness and sweetness. And then I tried her least favorite, the one with snake gourd root and malted barley. More sour.
Some of the ingredients we found are used for medicinal purposes today. If any modern brewery can incorporate those ingredients, they can advertise some healthy beer to the markets.
In fact, Lucky Envelope Brewing in Seattle has already taken the recipe and brewed its own Mijia historic Chinese beer. The brewmaster there says initial curiosity has given way to customers regularly asking when it'll be back on tap. It's an ancient recipe proving to be ripe for appreciation and experimentation.
Cheers, cheers. Rice and honey, a new flavor. Okay.
Mark New, CGTN, Stanford, California.